The HDZ and Morse talks that lasted for more than 5 hours on Wednesday evening had still not ended in a power-sharing agreement being signed, and this, according to their leaders, will have to wait until Friday after both sides discuss the possible options with their main bodies. Last night, while talking to reporters, HDZ leader Andrej Plenković mentioned for the first time the possibility of handing enough signatures to the president even without Morse support, but stressed that forging a deal with Morse was a priority. The latest Crow Demoscope opinion poll conducted at the start of the month states that if the parliamentary elections were to have been held at the start of October, the HDZ would have won more than 30% of the vote. Trailing would be SDP with 27%, Morse would be in third position with 11%, while the Živi Zid anti-establishment party would capture some 5% of the vote. After not a single of the 5 permanent members vetoed the decision, a resolution has been prepared and the path cleared for the former Portuguese Prime Minister António Guterres to become the new UN Secretary-General for the next 5 years. He will be replacing Korea's Ban Ki-moon. Guterres worked as a UN High Commissioner for Refugees during 2 mandates. Another contender for the position, who dropped out relatively early in the race, former Croatian Foreign Minister Vesna Pusic, has praised the choice, saying Guterres was an extremely qualified person for the position with all the right qualities. And some surprising news coming from the Zagreb authorities after citizens protested the placing of yet another metal construction in Zagreb's most coveted square, Cvjetni Trg, which has further restricted the movement of people in the square already dotted with cafes. There's suddenly been a complete change of heart by the Zagreb mayor Milan Bandic, who just yesterday claimed that all was done in accordance with the law. Bandic has now said that the construction will be dismantled and all those responsible for its placing in the square immediately disciplined. And the Croatian men's soccer team play Kosovo tonight at 8:45 p.m. in a qualifying game for the 2018 World Cup in Russia. Croatia is hoping to win the first match in the qualifications in the Albanian city of Shkuder. Several top players have reported injuries, so that Luka Modric and Ivan Rakitic will have to be replaced by Marcelo Brozovic and Mateo Kovacic or Marko Rog. A win is of the utmost importance for Croatia if it wants to avoid complications within the qualifying group at the start of the qualifications. And the weather, at least partly sunny in the afternoon, with most cloud expected in the south, where there may be some passing rain. Winds light along the coast, moderate southerly and southeasterly, some bora and northerly winds in the south. Seas light to moderate, visibility excellent. Top temperatures between 12 and 16 degrees inland and up to 19 degrees along the coast. Remaining relatively cold in the continuation of the week with changeable cloud. There may be some passing rain, mostly at high elevations and in the Dalmatian hinterland on Friday, where there may be some thunderstorms. Saturday will be dry with lots of sunshine, but the day will begin with foggy patches. Cloud to linger along the coast with drizzle in its central and southern sections, particularly on Saturday, and with some heavy rain and thunder mostly on the islands. There'll be some moderate to strong southeasterly and easterly winds on Friday, while the weekend will see moderate bora that will be experienced by most of the Adriatic.